If you've seen Squid Game Season 2, you know there have been some wild villains so far. It made me think, what if these villains had to face a real court? Let's start with the craziest one, Thanos. He's like a drugged-up goofball having way too much fun while people are literally being murdered around him. But what if Thanos survived the game and had to take responsibility for what he did? From his flirt game to eating candy from a cross, the man has a lot to think about. Even though, let's be honest, his riz was kinda strong. Like the Infinity Stones, Thanos racks up 6 major crimes. Let's go through them, and I promise one might surprise you. First, his interesting way of flirting. During red light, green light, he starts chatting with a girl, and actually seems like a fun guy. He even drops some bars. But when he lands on her neck, he tries to be slick with a pickup line about bees and flowers, and she ends up dead. It wasn't exactly his fault. He still thought it was just a game. But when it got real, he started praying, and when he got too excited, he began tagging people right in front of the shooter. That move got people killed. That's not murder because he didn't plan it, but it is manslaughter or gross negligence. In Korea, that's 7 years per person, so 21 years in total. Next, the Infinity Stones he was eating. Whatever those drugs were, they were definitely illegal. Whether it was fictional or a crazy combo of real substances, Korean law does not mess around with drug use. Just having it could get him 10 years and a 100 million won fine. Sharing it with someone else? Now on Thanos' weird another 2 years after his first crush dies. Fun? Thanks. Maybe. He tries again. No. But this new girl isn't into him or his infinity nails. She mocks him, and Thanos threatens to destroy anyone in his way, including crypto influencer gi-hun, who apparently scammed Thanos out of his money and led him into the game. Thanos even says he'll make sure MG wins the game just so he can make him pay afterward, forgetting that for MG to win, Thanos has to die. Still, that's a criminal threat. Another 3 years. That brings us to Game 4. Mingle. Players stand on a rotating disc and must enter rooms with the right number of people. When 4 is called, Thanos has 5 in his group. He makes a quick decision and ditches one friend to fit the number. But once inside, he realizes the person left behind died, and he was the one who left them. Add more assault charges here, especially since he later physically attacks gi-hun and even tries to fight the Game Master frontman. That's another 2 years. And then, the weirdest crime. At one point, Thanos kisses the team voting button, like full-on tongue. It's gross, and after COVID, also illegal. Other players had to press that button too. He'd likely get fined 1 million won just for that unhygienic nonsense. Finally, the toilet party. After a tie in votes, tensions rise. Thanos gets into it with gi-hun again, and this time it starts a full-on bathroom brawl. People end up dead, and Thanos nearly kills gi-hun with his bare hands. MG saves himself with a fork he was keeping for a snack. Yeah, weird. And stabs Thanos. Thanos still keeps coming at him like a zombie. But that was gi-hun's last breath. This would have been attempted murder if gi-hun had survived. Instead, Thanos gets another 3 years for starting the riot. Public toilets are for pee and poop, not fights to the death. So if Thanos had actually won Squid Game, what would his sentence look like? 28 years in prison, a fine of 121 million won, about $143,000, and probably a lifetime ban from kissing buttons. Even though he's a drug-fueled menace, you can't deny he kind of carried the season. But he's not the only villain. Let's talk about someone way worse, the frontman. This dude is running the whole deadly operation, recruiting desperate people, and just watching them die for fun. Compared to him, Thanos looks like a kid caught jaywalking. So in the next video, we're putting the frontman on trial too. He's had a criminal record longer than the show's budget. From kidnapping hundreds to murder, and maybe even faking his death. We're going to break it all down, add up his kill count, and see how long he would spend behind bars. Stay tuned, and don't kiss your screen.